Hey YouTube family, it's Jeff coming at you with one of my favorite things, and that's my market update. I know I've been absent for a while. April and I have been doing a lot of traveling, looking at our investment side of our business. We've been traveling the country. We were in Scottsdale, we were in San Diego, we went to Florida. So we've really been just looking at a lot of things. We've got September and October that I didn't get to update you. So I'm going to do so now. I just want to talk a little bit about the last 3 years and what's happened very, very recently. When you go back to January of 2020, the median sales price of a home in the Charlotte area was $245,000. This past October, the month we just got out of, that number was $354,020. That is an increase of 30.8%. 30.8% over a 3-year period of time. I don't know any place where you can put your money for 3 years and make a 30% return on it. So is real estate a great investment? Absolutely. That's a 3-year period of time. Let's look at year by year. In 2020, homes increased 7.55% over the course of the year. In 2021, that number jumped up to 12.2%. 2022, it held steady at 12.2. Would you be surprised if I told you that so far for the year of 2023, we have a negative $980? We are down 0.2%. That doesn't mean the market's crashing. People, ask every day, when's the market going to crash? What's going to happen? It's not going to crash. It's going to remain very, very strong. The fact that it's dipped doesn't tell me anything that says it's going to trend in that direction, because the July Charlotte Business Alliance released in July that 100 people a day were moving to Charlotte. And I've been talking about this in most of my videos. That's not changing. People are still coming to this area. They're coming from California. They're coming from New York. They're coming from the upper East Coast. They're getting away from the taxes they're paying there, and they're coming down and really enjoying the climate, the people. So there's still a lot of people moving every day. There's still an inventory shortage. When I talk about what does that mean, an inventory shortage, in January of 2020, there were 31,065 homes for sale in the greater Charlotte market. This past October, 16,891 houses for sale. I talk about it every time. People are still moving here and there aren't enough houses. So what does that mean for you as a consumer, a potential buyer? Should you be looking to buy right now? Interest rates are high. I get it. It's actually kind of a better time now to buy a home than it was 6, 8, 10 months ago, because you're not competing with 30 other people for the same house. So you're not having to offer $10, $15, $20, $30,000 over list price. Run the risk that house then is not going to appraise, so you're going to come out of pocket that money, or some negotiation between the listing agent and April and myself working through that process. But you're going to have to pay something out of pocket if you were to go that far over list price. So while we might pay a little bit more in interest in the interim, you're going to save yourself the long term having to come out of pocket that money. There are plenty of ways that you can go about doing buy downs. I'm not a lender. I'm not going to tell you exactly what to do. We've got great mortgage professionals that will sit down and explain all of your options for you. But you're not having to come up with a bunch of money out of pocket just to purchase a home. So yes, it's still a good time to buy. Is it a good time to sell? It depends. If the house is priced right, it's gonna sell. We had one that just listed, it hit the market on a Thursday, had multiple showings, and we were under contract with it by the following Wednesday. The key to selling your home during this kind of a market is you have to be priced right. If you're overpriced, you're not going to get enough eyes on it. If you're underpriced, you're still not going to get enough eyes on it, because people are going to say, what's wrong with it? So it's finding that balance of asking price and then having a great real estate professional that can walk you through that entire process, knowing you only get one chance. And I know it's cliche, you only get one chance to make a first impression, but it's absolutely true. Make sure that the house is ready to hit the market before it hits the market, because as soon as you come on the market and you start having people come through your house and it's not clean, or it's not painted, or it's not fully updated, and again, it doesn't have to be fully updated, but you want to have some of those updates done, because if you don't, then that's going to affect your offer prices that you're going to get. We're still strong. I don't see that changing anytime soon. People are still buying houses. They're still moving to Charlotte. We'll talk to you soon. Let us know what you thought of the video and if there's anything in particular you're curious about. And we'll put a video together for you. Take care. Bye-bye.